Hello everybody and welcome back. And this is the known world here in 1518, playing as France, and we are getting ready to go to war with England, and we are crossing our fingers that Sweden is not going to join and defend them, because it would just, I mean, while Sweden is nothing militarily to us, they are our ally, and it would be nicer if going to war with England would actually cause them to break their alliance with Sweden, because Sweden doesn't honor the call, and keep Sweden as an ally rather than having to fight Sweden, losing that ally, and also having to just come up here and siege stuff over here just to take stuff in England, which would be really annoying. Really just, it'd make a very short war into a long war. So we're hoping here, but it's going to be kind of tight. It's going to be kind of tight because right now we're kind of on that line of Sweden maybe wanting to join, and we have to wait till January to actually declare. Let's get this less than ideal leader over here, and let's get one of our better leaders up here ready to attack. Because we're going to attack into England here, and we're hoping that they're not going to get this siege done. Is that... We're actually going to de-siege Scotland for them, because we're good guys. Problem is there's a very high probability that England's going to get this in time. What is the English Navy looking like? That's a question too. They have one light here. Yep, they got it. England got it. What's the rebellion situation? Ooh, we got a couple that are about to go here. West March. We're actually ready for that. We're actually ready for that on our own. They ended the war. Oh man, they got these. They got them. December. Okay, we're so close. Next month. Oh man, all the negative modifiers are going to tick down next month too. This is going to be tight. This is going to be very tight. They still will not join. And actually, Gildem does have a claim on Maine, which is nice. We're going to do it for Oxford. We're allied with Sweden, but Sweden will not join. We don't have a truce, correct? Yeah, the truce has ended. Double check here that we're not overlooking something. So this is just going to be a straight conquest war for Oxford. Let's get one troop ready to kind of deal with that immediately. I think... Actually, no, Essex isn't the capital. It's Norfolk. That's the capital. We could do it for Essex if we wanted. It doesn't really matter. Oh, the fact that they took that fort's going to be annoying. They have Northumbria again. And they took all this from Scotland too. They took a bunch from Scotland. That's really annoying. See, it would have been nicer if we had two medium-sized countries instead of one that's now larger. Is my thought process there. So what we are going to do is I think we are going to spend a couple troops here just to kind of siege these down here and just get those on our side here. Interesting thing is if we sit here, are we actually going to be engaging? Okay. So Austria wants to rival us now. Our rivals are pretty much still just doing their thing. It's fine. We are embargoing all of our rivals, although we're about to lose... Wow, we're the most powerful nation in the world. That's cool. Oh, they don't have forces on these. Go, 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 go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay. That's why They don't have garrisons on these areas. I don't think England can even get back safely at this point. We're about to have... This is going to be one of the shortest... Yeah, look at that. Northumbria is done. They didn't have their garrison. Their garrison wasn't in place. Or England. Or England. I think once this goes down, they won't be able to unblack flag it. They'll have to actually... To unblack flag, they have to come down. They have to go south. They have to go south, and we'll be ready to intercept them instantly. Yeah, they can't go over here to unblack flag now. They're stuck. England's stuck. Not only that, I think we should be taking this pretty quickly because the garrison's so small. Looks like they got enough troops there. England is trying to build troops. What's going on here? Desires of the flesh. Lose some prestige. We can let everything just sort of stay as it is. Or we can have this... Who is this person here? This is one of our advisors. Something's going on with one of our advisors. This person is very, very old, but he's very, very good, and we're paying half price for him right now. Although we could try to get this guy into play. This is funny. The sort of our capital state will get -3 local unrest. Well, these areas are already so low on unrest that it doesn't matter. But it would require executing. The guy. He's old. The only reason why I'm doing this is because he's so old and we don't have any inflation, right? His whole thing is he reduces yearly inflation by 0.1. We don't have any inflation. Let's just get rid of the guy. Execute him. And let's actually go over here to the clergy. And let's actually recruit a minister. And put him into power. He's nice and young. He's half price, he's a level 3, and he reduces national unrest by 2. Booyah. And it looks like this actually is triggering a decision to increase missionary strength by 0.5% at the cost of institution spread. I don't know about that. We'll have to wait on that one. The institution spread actually is going to be better for us right now. We don't really need to be converting anything at the moment. Right now here, we're kind of just watching these troops, hoping to cut them off maybe. One of the cool things is at -2 unrest, yes, there's no unrest here. Aha! We've now gone below the threshold on this area. So actually, yeah, we can stomp out a lot of these rebels now. So we might be able to avoid these rebels entirely. Let's go down to speed 3 though, so we don't miss anything. Quebec's coming along nicely. We're working on this area. The nice thing is we won't have rebels down here. Usually, you'd be getting some... Look at this, 8,000 natives. Highly aggressive, and they're ferocious. So, you'd be getting a lot of native attacks here. And the natives in this area in Africa are no joke. Are no joke. In the New World, they're... Look at this, they're much more docile. And there's just less of them as well, so... I think what we need to do is we need to wrap up... Either we need to try to get to the Cape, which we won't be able to do until this is finished here. Then we'll try to reach the Cape, because that's a really important center of trade in this whole area down here. So I think what our other colonist is going to do is go back to the Caribbean and try to focus and lock down these areas. But we also probably want to be locking down the 13 colony area as well. This is farmland, so we're coming in with 26,000 against their 1,000, and we should be intercepting... Oh, there's no longer black flagged. Are they just going to sit here on Northumbria? We're going to be the defenders here. That's a siege. That's a siege, buddy. We're going to be the defenders. Yep, we're the defender. They're getting the -1 from the marsh. In fact, I don't know if they're going to have it. I don't know if they're going to survive this. No, they're gone. They're gone. Just doing our little carpet siege trick. We do actually need to try and get... After we take the capital, we'll get our transports over here so we can get to the Island of Man. Because we want to probably get that over to our vassal as quickly as possible. I don't want to spend too much time on that. I don't really care if the natives like us or not. Let's just take a little bit of Diplo. Just don't worry about it. They are trying to raise... We can see that they're building troops here. That's what this little animation is here. In fact, they're actually building a ship in this province, which is kind of funny. Okay, I think they're 100% siege now, except for the Isle of Man. Which, to do that, we'll just want this siege to fall so we can move our... That's actually going to be unfortunate. Unless we can get more maneuver. Oh, nice, we have a lot of maneuver. Because we would, of course, get a straight crossing penalty attacking into this. But I think with our leader, we'll be okay here. We don't want them to get this siege off, though, because that's going to add separatism. Whenever the rebels succeed, the separatists, they actually add more unrest. Because it sort of gives all the people hope, right? It gives them all hope. The local people that are upset, gives them more energy and hope, so the unrest goes up. Okay, a little bit of ducats for the Diplo, sure, why not? Not sure at the moment what we're actually going to be doing with Diplo, but... Let's get over here so we can get the Isle of Man taken care of. That's the Scottish rebels taken care of. That actually hurt us quite a bit doing that battle. Lost 5,000 troops, but we have so much manpower, I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it at the moment. Let's not be devastating Oxford, because this is probably a province that we're going to be taking. So England's pretty much 100% sieged at this point. Yep, I figured they'd do that. So England did land some, or not land, but they built some troops. I'm not sure what provinces we're actually going to take here exactly. Let's give them a leader here. Send them over. 6,000 versus 1,000 should be plenty. I mean, this is a lot of Diplo that we're just kind of farming here with money, but money is good too. Get all of these ships going here so we can... Light ships are so fast. Right in the English channel, that'll give us a nice chunk of change. We'll watch how that changes next month. Ooh, look at that. From 7 to 14. That's nice. So we do need to take this to give it to our vassal. It needs to be sieged so that we can give it their control. Because right now, if we click on this province, it's going to give it to us by default. We need to siege it to transfer that to our vassal. We could take a look at that. We haven't really done much with vassals, have we? We're just kind of casually looting here. In fact, we could be looting areas here as well. What do we want from this war? We could go here and look at all the ones that we have. This map mode, if we go to this section here, Seed Provinces, we can actually look and see all the ones that we have claims on. It's showing our little thing here. Of course, this one's the war goal, which we also have a claim on. Don't need man. That's one way to kind of just like instantly grab the ones that we have claims on without flipping between the diplomatic mode and this sort of war score or peace deal mode. So who's going to be upset with us? That's the question. Mainz, Baden, Trier. Mainz, Baden, and Trier, and then Aachen just hated us the whole time. I'm not too worried about them, honestly. They just permanently hate us. This is Aachen or Aachen or whatever. This is them. I mean, they're insignificant. Completely insignificant. Although Mainz, we could definitely make them happy enough not to join this. And we could make... We don't really have a lot of flexibility with Trier. They're also not our religion anymore. So in general, we just don't really care about them. These are the ones we have claims on. But it might be kind of nice to give this... We definitely want to give this to the vassal. In fact, we could give the vassal a bunch of this land, to be honest. Do you have any other claims? No. Only one they have. On England. Oops. Gotta sneak it in there. There we go. Baden, though. Let's check out Baden. Seriously, Baden? Seriously? Oh, the war ended? Who won? Looks like the Ottomans won. That was a much shorter war than I suspected. Wow, that was a short war. Or maybe time's just been flying, I'm not sure. Quebec is almost done. We could recall and have this guy working on something new. We have 2 more centers of trade in the Caribbean that we need to snag. The tricky thing is they're very spread out. We're not going to be able to go to the Cape until the Gold Coast is completed in its entirety. This is kind of an annoying looking province. Let's start working on it. Of course, it's going to take like 160 days for the colonists to get down there. England is struggling. Now here's the question. They are 100%ed, so they don't have any colonies. If they're at 99, they might still have a colony somewhere. But I think what we do want to kind of hang out in this war for a bit. Make everybody else happy. So Sweden is no longer allies with England because they were allied and they didn't answer the call, so it instantly broke the alliance, which is cool. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Already 100 with them. Let's get Hesse. Actually, Lorraine's kind of upset with us a little bit. It'd be interesting to try to be the Emperor of the HRE. It's something that would definitely be within our power, but oh wow, what's going on here? Papal State getting sieged in this section, but for the most part it looks like they're decisively losing this. Yeah, Genoa's the defender. That's a large amount of troops that are actually sitting on Genoa right now. I don't know why the Papal State has 30,000 troops just sitting there, though. And why no one's sieging down Savoy. Things I will never understand. You want military access with me, but you're upset with me, huh? Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Man, it's gonna be a long time before we can, our claim's gonna run out, actually. November 32. I'm pretty sure the truce ends in October. Wow, there's literally a 1 month. We have to declare exactly exactly the month that the truce ends in order to keep this claim. It will hold if we're in war with them. That will not expire. But, yeah, that's funny. I'm kind of tempted just to do this. Get this over with. Do they not even have any troops? They have nothing. I mean... We're not really optimizing our looting, are we? Right now we're kind of just making England suffer, to be honest. To be perfectly honest. Can we actually... Yes, wait, we can spend our spy network on... That's right, we're spending this on Norway. Let's get the claims up here. It'd be kind of fun to actually control Iceland area. Let's go back to Denmark in a second. Let's just get this war going here. Yeah, they have no troops. They literally have nothing. No troops, no ships. Poor guys. England's war exhaustion is going up, but not that quickly, actually. They have no units, no ships, nothing. How are we doing on the looting here? Let's make sure our troops are sitting in provinces with money available. Austria's just bouncing back and forth between great power and not great power. They're right on that line. Right on that line. Oh, that's right. We had to worry about overextension. So Quebec is finished. Good. Right as we started this, so we should be back to making some good money. Temporarily there, we're probably paying a little bit extra in colonial maintenance, but things are looking okay now. Let's make sure this is blockaded so this doesn't take too long. That's right, we did want to send back to Denmark to continue to build the spy network there. Actually lost a bit just by pulling the guy out. Okay, so Lorraine definitely likes us. I mean, there's no issue there. There was no issue there to begin with. We take this. What are we looking at here? 40 now. I think it's gone down a bit. Gruyere is the only person in proper Europe. Oh, I keep forgetting about Liege, but Liege is kind of the same situation as... I mean, just no one cares about this guy. The funny thing is we could actually make him happy enough that he wouldn't join, but I'd rather just keep the other people happy, to be honest, at this point. People like Hesse and Lubeck. Yeah, let's get Hesse up for a little bit here. I don't know why Trier cares so much. They do. But they do. Okay, we could actually invest... Ooh, this could be interesting if we actually waited. Oh, let's look at that. How much admin is this war going to cost us? Because we could wait until we actually get these two idea groups done. If these two idea groups were done, if this one's done, we're going to save 25% core cost. That's pretty big. We're also coming up on some amazing French ideas as well. 5% discipline at the end of it. Wow. Looking nice. Looking nice. So how much admin is this going to cost? 250. Yeah, if we save 25% of that, that'd be monstrous. I like this event a lot. I like this event a lot. And the only thing this is going to do is it's just going to make the traders a little bit upset with us, which I don't think we care about the traders at the moment, right? Actually hit that so that we can grow. Grant New World Charter is basically just increasing global settler increase by 10. So it's just making it so that we're growing our colonies faster, which is always good. Always good. Although we could gain army professionalism if we went this route. But we'd lose army tradition. Losing army tradition. I like gaining army tradition. Let's go. 75 army tradition. We could roll some generals and they'd probably be pretty nice right now. Pretty nice. In fact, what is it saying here? Be 6 and 15. We could get 15 pips on a general plus 1 because we get the siege skill. 16 pips on a general. That's a 4-4-4-4. That's a nice general. If it was evenly distributed. That's with a perfect roll, though. You'd have to get lucky for that. Not yet, England. Not yet. Okay, we need to insult somebody. Let's insult Muscovy. Because our power projection just went down by 5. So if you insult a rival, that gives them a casus belli, right? That lets them attack, declare on us, but Muscovy's way over here. I mean, what could they actually do to us? Nothing. Nothing. Mamluks are still kind of looking strong here. Which is weird. Usually the Ottomans like to go down here and attack. They have claims, but not anything else going on. Huh. Usually you see the Ottomans attacking the Mamluks a little bit sooner than this, but the Mamluks are no joke. In the recent patches, they're quite a bit stronger. Yes, okay, so... Funny thing is, we could actually end this war first. Well... Oh, let's go to there. Yeah, let's go to there, actually. Just move off of here. So what is this going to cost us? 17 admin, that's nothing. Insignificant amount here. Utrecht actually doesn't like us. Which, you know, we've taken some of their land, so that makes sense. Yes. It makes sense that these guys would never like us. That's just not going to change. Yeah, honestly, it'd be kind of nice. It would be kind of nice if we could get that next admin idea before we core anything. At this rate, it's saying that we're going to get it March 15th, 22. So that's less than a year away. Let's just kind of race through and kick it up to speed 5 for a second. Chill out. How's the economy doing? The funny thing is we're looting now, but we could actually be drilling too. Make sure our troops are actually looting. Alrighty. That's a good point. What are we taking over here? Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. We're taking both of these, so let's not loot them. Because let's not increase the devastation over there. Provinces that we're taking. So the heir is going to die. That's a big problem, because our leader is actually very, very old right now. Very old. And the leader's not bad. Not bad at all. The right priority. Actually, the leader's better than our heir is better than our leader, and they're nice and young. That's not good. That's not good. Well, let's lose the prestige. That's actually not good either, because that's gonna... Things are mounting. That's gonna increase the aggressive expansion value here. Yep, increased it by 5. Which doesn't change anything in the grand scheme of things, but it does kind of make things a bit trickier. That's going to be finishing up soon. Still taking its sweet time over there, though. We're waiting till March. We need a new heir. Do we have royal marriages with everyone that we could have them with? The Papal State isn't the right government type to do royal marriages. We have royal marriages with Sweden, Brandenburg. We don't have one with our vassal, though. No reason not to do that. And we're just kind of waiting till... something's going on with the Palatinate. Nice, a 4-3-3. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. And it's a strong claim to the throne. Very nice. Thinking we could get a better Diplo advisor. This colonial range isn't really helping us too much anymore. But at least we're making a bunch of money by not paying them. Just because they're level 1. And yeah, I think right now we're just waiting for March 1522. We're also kind of buttering people up just for the sake of it. Uh-oh. Okay, so the traders are going to get over 80% here. Now we can look here and see if any of these modifiers are going away soon. Looks like we have one that's going away in 1525. Now one of the things that we can do pretty easily for the trader situation is we're just going to probably end up revoking land from... We haven't even given them London yet. Crazy. Crazy. They only control 3 provinces. Yeah, so it should pop up here saying that there's going to be a disaster coming. They're going to try to sort of... Oh, okay, so Castile's created the game's first colonial nation. They have created Castilian Brazil. Very nice, Castile. Good job. Good job. It'd be nice to be able to attack Castile actually and kind of slow down their efforts there, but it is what it is. From March. Now we can get that idea. Which is good. The only tricky thing is now we don't actually have the points for core or anything, so we need to get some points for core. I know we're kind of, I don't want to say we're cheesing the game, but let's get this going here. And no one's even going to... have enough to core this piece. Okay. Go down to speed 4. We don't need to be going so fast. I'm pretty sure we can get rid of this disaster anytime we want. It's going to go up 1% per month. So in like 8 years, it's going to trigger, which isn't a big deal because we know that modifier is going to go away in 4 years. Let's not worry about it. Nothing to worry about. Norway. Oh, okay. We're actually going to get some rebels up here. Let's preemptively just move our troops up there, actually. We don't need this fort here. That's actually just a waste of money. We're at 90. Spy network, so that's giving us a good modifier for the aggressive expansion. So right now it's literally no one that matters. No one that matters is going to be interested in... There we go, we got claims on Norway. At least the ones that we're able to reach. So... It's a supply limit out here. It's high enough that we can sit there, no problem. Okay, so we finished that. Good. We're only working on 2 colonies right now. That's not good. Let's recall this province. Start working on this Havana. So we have 3... we actually have 4 colonies in the Caribbean. Once we get a 5th, once we get our 5th, then this will become a colonial nation. Like Caribbean France or whatever it'll be called. Yeah, we can name it even if we wanted to. So right now what we're waiting for is we're just building up to 179 admin. Because it'd be really, really nice if we could actually... It'd be really great if we could actually just have the amount of admin that we need to core this immediately as soon as the war ends. We're 9 years ahead of time, but it is saying that we finally have enough money to embrace colonialism, which will cost all of our ducats at this point. Uh-oh. Our heir, we were just so happy about him a second ago. Now he's dead already? At the age of 0? Literally dying as just like a little infant. That is so sad. But holy cow. We just instantly get a new heir that's a 633? That might be our greatest leader of all time, this campaign. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. England is getting so, like, literally is getting devastated by this looting. So you can see that these provinces, they have a devastation factor, and it's making, when we give these back to England, it's actually like, ugh, it's not going to be good for them. Not going to be good for them. Let's make sure we don't have lazy diplomats. Trier actually likes us now, for what it's worth. Let's make Brandenburg extra happy because they're our ally and we've sort of been neglecting them a bit. Once we get to 179 admin here, we will be ending the war. We're at 100 spy network with England. That is fantastic. Two more months. We can actually upgrade our government rank to a kingdom. Get a little bit of prestige. That actually is going to be kind of nice. Now, how much prestige are we going to get in the war, though? A lot. So the prestige that we get in the war is going to be not useful then. Yeah, what the heck? Let's do it. We can do it. Let's hit the button. Ooh, that accepts a lot of these culture groups. Actually, I think moved over to here. Very nice. Expanded our culture group, I think. So we are now a kingdom. And the last rank, I guess, from here would be an empire. And we got to build up quite a bit to be an empire. We'll get there. We'll get there. So that gave us 100 prestige, which is nice, which will actually mean that the aggressive expansion will be reduced even more. Okay, war is over. War is over. Send the diplomat. Actually, why is the aggressive expansion not saying it's still going to be 40? Whatever. Let's do this. Vassal's going to get this Isle of Man. We're going to get these 5 provinces here. England is heavily devastated. Heavily, like England's not going to be able to... England obviously can't recover from this, but still. Go down to speed 3. Right. The war is over. Before we forget, let's get these wars going. And they're nice and cheap because we have that new idea, that new philosophy for core creation. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. I will see you guys in the next one.